Hi there, it's Chelle. And Clint. Just kidding, he's inside. It's early. It's 7 o'clock today. So, and you'll see this video today. So, I was looking for a tie for this one, or closure of some sort. And I thought of the crinkly stuff. But then I thought, well, I didn't have a red. So I did have like a maroon, which kind of pinky. But these are too red, so that's not going to work either. So I might go with a cream. Let's see what I have. So that's what I've been doing for like the last half hour. It's like, oh, I'll find a ribbon, we'll have it ready to go, and we'll put that on here. So yeah, we're just going to do some decorating. My goal for this one is to have it done and up by Sunday. So let me grab my crinkly seam binding. And see what we can come up with. So yeah, I had this one. It's not quite red, and it kind of doesn't really do what I want it to. So I'm thinking maybe just a cream. I think that's just going to be the best way to go. So yeah, so I'm going to get this done and up. Make sure there's no red. By Sunday. So if this is one you're interested in, please remember that I do not hold. I've had a few people in the recent past who said, can you hold that for me? And I'm sorry, it's kind of first come first served. So what about that color? I kind of like that. Just because I've had, if I hold it for you, then I have people who get kind of upset. I kind of like this one. I think it kind of brings in the wheat color. So we're going to do that one. So yeah, so that is my policy. And I actually got that policy from Gayle. She teaches us a lot, doesn't she? She said, Michelle, just because you have people that get irate and then they never talk to you again. True story. So let me tell you where I'm getting this seam binding from. I have a lot right now. So this one is called Suede. It's the color we're going to use. My Scrap Cabin Shop on Etsy. And if I remember, I will put that in the link below. I am trying to remember. So I'm trying to get a few more videos made this morning. Early. One for today, one for tomorrow, and then maybe a flip through for Sunday. And then I'm going to be working on my blog. It is theramblingcrafter.com. So you might see things. I'm trying to figure out how to tag things over there on like Amazon. And so it's kind of like, I'm so confused. But this morning, we've been up since 4. And I've been kind of, what I do is I half it, and then I just use half for the ties. So I half it again, and then we'll use it for the ties. But man, I am so sore today because I did go with Clint yesterday. And you know, just sitting in that car for however long is just exhausting. And I just hurt. I really hurt. Tim Holtz ruler, guys. Isn't that fun? So it's about 9.5. So that would be what? 4.5 would be 9. So about 4 3/4. So if I put this like 4 3/4, that should be there. Because there's also a 0 point here. So if you kind of, kind of put that in the center, and then you kind of figure out where your 5 is there, your 5 is here, and see if it's about the same. And then you have your point. So I'm going to do it like this because there is white color. So I think about right there is going to be my center. So I'm just going to mark that. But yeah, man, I hurt. It's kind of like, and I am going to do the same on this one. Kind of measure it, you know, the same way I did on the other one. Have it pretty close, because it just looks so much better when they're even. Okay. But I did kind of map out a plan for what I want to do for this journal. So like I said, even if I don't get everything done on camera, I might do some things off camera. But, you know, and then later if you guys are like, oh, I really want to see how you did that, we can revisit those at a different time. But cats are banging on my door. Okay, so this is my eyelet puncher. So it's a little bit too small, so I punch one hole, just scooch it over just a touch, kind of there we go, kind of do that. Somebody said they love my little scissors. You know what's funny is I just found these, but I got them years and years ago in a yard sale, or on, I don't know, it might have been on Etsy, eBay, whatever. Okay, what color do we want? Do we want red? I think we do. Yeah, we'll go with the red. These are a little bit larger than the hole, so it's very simple to, you know, to lengthen that hole, widen it. Okay. Definitely my favorite, one of my new favorite tools. I have the big bite thing, and that's great for punching holes, you know, all over your paper, but never could get the eyelet thing to work. And I'm not the only one, so I think they may have redone it since I had mine. I've had mine for like 18 years or something. I don't know how long it's been since they made it, but we have a new Walmart here. It was actually a closeout from the old Walmart, and so that was probably 15, 20 years ago. I call it a new Walmart, but compared to the old one. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty, and I really like this. I think that'll be kind of fun. But I really wanted like a satin ribbon. I just thought that would be a fun change, you know. But I didn't have one, so no worries. No worries at all. There we go. Sometimes we sew them on, sometimes we don't, and when I don't, I usually put an eyelet in there. But yeah, it's just, we left the house at 6:30 yesterday, between 6:30 and 7, and didn't get home till 6:30, so we did stop and eat at Freddy's. Have you guys heard of that? And we both had a patty melt. They say they have the best custard, but we didn't try the custard, and I'll tell you why. But the patty melt, it was good. It really was. I'm not much of a cheese person. I know I'm weird. But it was, almost had too much cheese for me. That was pretty good. I'm not sure I like the fries. They were kind of like shoestring potatoes, and they were kind of, I mean, they're crispy, but they don't have that soft, pillowy potato inside. Which, you know, you don't want everything, every place the same. but I didn't like the fry sauce. Clint and I, neither one of us did. So I still have to try it, like try a regular burger, see if it's anything we like, or if I like it, I don't know. And then we thought, well, we'll go to Dunkin' Donuts, which is right next door. And we got glazed donuts, like some donut holes. We bring them home and then eat on them for 4 or 5 days for breakfast, you know. But the glazed donut holes had no glaze on them, which is odd. Had like a little drizzle. So, I mean, probably not even a 1/4 teaspoon of glaze. So it was just like you're eating just fried dough with nothing, no sweetener on it. Not a fan. So I don't know. But we did do that. So killed about an hour of our time. And we went in because that does help. So I am going to review my notes. Try to stay on track, but you know how that goes. I am not called the Rambling Crafter for nothing. Okay, I want to do that. So, trying some different things, of course, you know. My place of choice is Etsy. Let's see. I want to do a Darcy pocket, which is a hidden secret journaling pocket from Miss Darcy. So I'm going to see what I have here. Do I want coffee dyed paper that we could decorate? We could try that. Let's just see what we want to do. I don't know. Do you guys remember this? 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And you're going to fold it up twice. And of course it doesn't have to be 8.5 by 11. Just what I'm choosing to do because I have one right here. You can make it larger, smaller, whatever you want to do. Okay, secret journaling. I love those, you know. Then I'm going to fold it in just about halfway or so. And just want it to kind of, does it even have to cover it? Probably doesn't, does it? So you don't have to do that, but I'm going to just have it kind of overlap. I was thinking it had to, but I don't think it does because we're going to cover that part. Okay. So you have 2 flips here, and then you have this. So what you're going to do is you are going to cut where the fold is. You're just going to cut. Kind of like to do just a slight V out of that. So just like that. Same on this side. Just a slight little V. And we'll trim it out. Just doing them from memory, Darcy. But you know how my memory is. Okay, so we have that, which is good. And then this piece, what you're going to do is you're just going to cut it about 1/2 inch or so from the fold. That's pretty important because we're going to fold that down. Okay, save those because you can use them. And then you want to make sure, so the middle piece is going to fold over. So what we're going to do, what I'm going to do, I don't know if that's exactly how Darcy did it, but is I'm going to kind of do just a little flat thing on both sides, but you want to keep the middle because that's our important one. But yeah, I was thinking I need some ephemera in here and decorations. So, sorry, there we go. going to go like this. Is that right? Yeah. And then these are going to fold over and glue. We're going to glue that little flap down, so that's what was important. Again, I am using Art Glitter Glue, my glue of choice. So I had a little Cooper there. I tell you, I was telling Clint this morning, oh, my back hurts. Didn't feel so bad when I got home. I mean, I was tired because it was funny because Clint's telling this one guy, oh, we'll be back in this area by noon, probably. Didn't make it back till after 4. I was thinking, why are you telling him that? There's no way we're going to make it, you know, home by, because we just don't. People, you know, private locates, all that good stuff. But, yeah. So, just sitting in the car, you know, what it is we had to go to Durango, and we have to go, like, way up by, I think it's called Hermosa. But, I mean, it's like an hour and a half away or longer. And you're just driving in the car, you get out, you walk around. But when you're walking around, you're carrying equipment, you know. So I'm going to fold it just about like, just a half over that piece right there. Half an inch or so. Okay, I might have to refold that. A little off there, so let's try to fold it a little straighter so it goes in there better. I didn't think of that. But yeah, man, it was busy, but you know, we had a good day. A good day means we didn't have anyone yell at us, and that's always a good thing. Yeah, I'm just going to do this with coffee dye paper, and then we will still not quite fold it correctly. But you know how a lot of times we kind of live, you know, like paycheck to paycheck. I mean, we have money out, it's just nobody's paying right now for some reason. So, you know, you get up, you're like, well, we have $20 today and you need $60 in gas. And our first locate, the guy gave us 60 bucks. Because sometimes I pay in cash. And he's like, here, I'll just pay you cash. For some reason, that's not laying right. That's okay. We'll make it work. And then right where that's going inside there, I'm just going to trim that off just a little. Don't want it too much because I want it to look nice and not kind of give away my secret. And we're going to tuck that in. What do you think, Darcy? Did I remember? Yeah, I'm not so sure either. And then we'll decorate it. I think I'm only going to do one for now. We'll see. We'll see. And then we'll just decorate this, and then, you know, it's going to be kind of hidden. But yeah, so, you know, we got money for gas, and then we did another locate. And that guy gave us cash too, which is nice because we don't have, you know, a way to get cash over there. I want something that's going to cover that whole piece, but do I want really bright? So I always tell Clint, you know, because we've had this happen a lot, is, you know, oh no, we don't have any money. Well, we had enough for we had like 20 bucks. Where is my cutter? It should be right in front of me, but where is it? Here it is right in front of me. So I told Clint, don't worry, God will give us the money. And we've seen it so often that, you know, I'm not a worrier. Once we had no job for 10 days and I didn't stress. And then one day, like 10 days later, because we felt like at the time that God was telling us to quit this job, and then they wrote us out of the blue, like right before we felt like God was telling us to quit. And we I just felt peace, you know, the whole time, even though we didn't know where our next money was going to come from or anything. And then it was like 8 o'clock at night, which is unusual for somebody to write, you know, especially a business. And they wrote us like at 8 o'clock at night and said, we want you guys to come do our locates. And it was a company we had previously worked for. And they asked us to come back, and then they gave us a significant raise. And, you know, during that whole time, and we're both kind of worriers, or we used to be. Like, you can't sleep, you can't eat, kind of worrier. Neither one of us were. And it's kind of been that way ever since. And that was 6-8 years ago. I always know God's gonna, I've seen it so many times that God just comes through. Isn't that cute? I love that. Again, these digitals are available on my channel, The Rambling Crafter, at Etsy. I did try to organize in the Etsy store, so. But yeah, so anyways, you know, God gave us above and beyond what we needed. We were able to buy groceries. We had to pick up like chicken food, groceries and stuff. And we were able to do all that yesterday and still come home with a little bit of money. So all is well. But it just always works that way. And I always tell Clint, don't stress. He was stressed yesterday. But I'm just, you know, I try not to, because I've seen God work in many, many ways over the years. So not something I worry about too much. So we had money for lunch, we had money for gas, and had to get gas twice actually, because we drove so much, and his car is a gas guzzler. But yeah, it was just a nice, enjoyable day. Oh, and you know, I saw one of my closest friends when I was going through my divorce, so from 24 years ago, 25 years ago. The first locate that we stopped at, she was walking her dog. I haven't seen her in over 10 years, because she kind of gets different jobs, and she's a volunteer and stuff like that, so she does things like that. And yeah, so I ran into her, she gave me a big hug, and kind of caught up on the family, and that was such a blessing, I tell you. And what's funny is when we went to eat, Clint saw one of his close friends, or one of his friends, and it was just a fun day. You know, like I said, people were nice. The one guy at his job, he's like, I'm going to give you extra money, so he gave us a $10 tip. And I know I'm very open about my life, but you know, I don't have anything to hide. So we're kind of open, and we're honest, and you know, what you see pretty much is what you get. I don't cuss or anything off camera. If you don't see me do it on camera, then, you know, I might say Clint's crap word once in a while, but we are who we are. And, you know, I was watching somebody, and they're like, well, when you guys aren't with us, you know, we cuss and we do this. And I'm thinking, you know, that's not who I am. So anyways, very enjoyable day. And to see my friend Robin, oh, such a blessing. And she was just like, she was so sweet. She's saying, oh, thank you, Lord, that we got to see each other. And, you know, it was just so fun. So fun. Preston, I guess he has 3 kids. I guess I didn't realize he had 3 kids, but from about 2 to 8 years old. So they're pretty young. He is improving daily. Not very fast, but you know, as long as he's improving, there's hope. So I just keep praying that God continues to heal him, and yeah, that's a good thing, you know, that he is improving and he's not like stalled out or anything. So, and then we bought groceries in Durango, and Clint brought a cooler because that's an hour and a half away. Put them in the cooler, and you know, they got us home, so didn't have to go out of our way and, you know, fight or anything with going kind of out of our way. We got everything done, I think. But man, I only walked about 6,000 steps, and Clint walked like 12,000. When you're locating, that's what we do, is we locate underground phone lines. When you're locating, you hook on to a point and then you walk in a circle. So like if I hook on, I don't do all the walking, but if he hooks on, I do all the walking. So we kind of, you know, trade it on and off. But you go circles, so Clint will go in a circle, and then we'll hook onto the next thing, and you go in a circle, because you're trying to narrow down whatever that where that cable goes. So it's kind of, and sometimes it's very stressful. You know, Clint's been locating for over 30 years, and what we do is we used to locate phone lines. Now we pretty much just locate, I don't think that matters. I think I'm going to put it like this though. But we locate fiber optic. And you know, the other day somebody called and they're like, these people called out for a locate, and then we found out we didn't get the job. So, but thankfully they didn't damage the fiber. They found it, but they didn't damage it. Back in the day, it was like $100,000 to fix a fiber optic. Now it's only like $10,000, but still, that's a lot, you know. So we had a little bit of work drama this week, because I guess we were supposed to, or Clint was supposed to be doing the maps, and we thought the other guy was supposed to be doing it, and it was just this big mess. But it was all worked out. No one was mad, so all worked out, and you know, that's a good thing. It was just, you're kind of like, really? I don't like this. So yeah, it was just, we've had fun though, you know. We had an enjoyable day. We got chicken food. But man, I really was not happy with Dunkin' Donuts, because that was a bummer, because we really enjoy them. And it's a new, you know, what they did is they just opened a Dunkin' Donuts and a Freddy's side by side down in Durango. And it's the opposite end of the city from the other kind of fast food places. So, you know, you'd have to go like out of your miles, 5-10 minutes to, out of your way, 5 or 10 minutes to get any lunch or whatever. So we thought, this is nice, you know. I enjoyed Freddy's. It was fine. It just wasn't, I don't know if it's going to be a place I'm going to want to eat. Though, you know, if I have to choose between McDonald's and Freddy's, I'll choose Freddy's. McDonald's makes me sick every time I eat there. But I don't feel sick today, so that's a good thing. Okay, so we got our Darcy pocket. That's what I'm calling it, Darcy. Got that out of the way. Let me check my notes, because I drew out my pictures. Okay, I do want to do this. I think this will be fun. We're going to do that on this side. Let me go get the supplies that I need. I'll be right back. Okay, so for this one you need a piece of acetate. And I'm going to use this paper, I think. It says love on it, and I think that's really pretty. So I'm going to try to like incorporate the love because it's the red. So let's see what page I want to do. Maybe this one. Or this one. Nope. Let's do that one. This one. of the way for a minute, and what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to do 1-inch pieces. So this is, I'm going to cut this down to 12, and then it'll be easier to get my 1-inch pieces. This one is called Yours Truly by Cassandra Cooper, Echo Park Paper Company. So I should keep that way I can maybe remember. So I'm going to take that down to 11. I don't know if you guys saw my moth. I think that will be a good size. So, like I said, I definitely want red. So let's take it down to 10. I'll flip it. Okay, I want to do 10 this way because I do want, you know, the red. So, the other ones I kind of want up and down, so let's take it this way. This should be 12, so let's take 11. Let me see if I have any scraps that I can use for the edges, you know. I don't think I do, though. I think I used all my long ones. Yeah, okay. So let's just go ahead and do this. So 11, I want it going this way, I think. That'll work though, won't it? And then 10. Of course, I know you're like, what are you doing, Michelle? Well, I will show you. Just an idea. I actually saw this on Pinterest, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who. And then I remember kind of my friend Gwendolyn did something similar to this. So I think that'll be fun. So what we're going to do, I think I want it here, even though I have this paper here. Yeah, because it doesn't really matter where I put it, maybe, unless we put it like here. Maybe we'll put it on the back. This is a book weight my friend sent me. Can't remember who, but I'm thinking it was Kathy. Was it? Okay, so what I'm going to do is we want like a big kind of pocket made out of these guys. So like that's 8.5, but I think I want these. So I like that, but is that going to give me enough? Okay, nope. That's okay. That's okay, because we're going to put a decoration right there. So, measure, measure, measure. So what we're going to do is kind of make a frame, if that makes any sense. Okay, this is coming in handy, isn't it? 5 inches. So I need 2 at 5 inches. Yeah. So let's just see. Might get both of them out of one. I don't know. Because if I do this one here, 5 inches, and I'll have the red there. So it's going to be the same though, isn't it? Oh, Michelle. Okay, but I want it like that. I want the red down here on this side. So, and on the top, I think I want it on that side. So that's going to work perfect. Okay, 5. And then I can also figure out, you know, the size I want for, the acetate. So I'm going to put that there, this here. I think I like that about right there. So let's just kind of measure. I want this to be about 5. We'll do 5 1/4. So I want both of these because I think LO on this side would be cute and then VE on this side, right? I think so. 5 1/4. I'm going to trim this. I'm going to do it at 5 1/4. There we go. We'll do the same thing with this one. Doesn't have to perfectly line up. And then 5 1/4. Acetate. So what I want the acetate is 5 by 5 1/4. So 5 by 6 1/2, I think. Let's just cut that. Because we know 5 this way. So let's do 4 1/2 actually by 6 1/2. Let's do it this way, 4 1/2. Let's do 4 3/4. I'd rather it be too long than not long enough. And then 6 3/4. And then I'll put this back over in my acetate packet so it doesn't get. And then what I forgot, let me grab it. Okay, so I have my ATG gun, which is double-sided tape. I haven't used this in a while, so let me kind of get the dust and stuff off it first. That works really good for acetate. However, what I want to do is, I think I want to sew, and you don't want to sew through double-sided tape because essentially it does not dry. So I just want to kind of figure out, you know, where do I want to, like if I put my tape on the top of it, so do I want to sew around the top? I think I do though. So we'll kind of put it like towards the bottom. And then we'll just plan on taping on the front, so here we go. ATG gun. Have you guys ever had one? They're so nice, but they're expensive, $50 or something. And I had told Clint, I want an ATG, because I used to do cards. I want an ATG gun. I want an ATG gun. And we went to a yard sale, and he's like, honey, you know, he didn't even know what I was talking about. Gosh, you scared the took us out of me.
Out of you?
Yeah. I didn't even hear you walking or coughing or anything.
I'm talking to baby and everything.
Oh, I was talking about you. So anyways, we went to a yard sale and he had heard me mention, you know, this ATG gun. And then he's like, honey, look, over here in the free pile's an ATG gun. So yeah, I didn't have to spend $50 after all.
Wasn't that nice?
So nice. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. I got 6 carved.
Oh, good for you.
I'm not going to stand today, though. I took everything to just carve them.
I bet. Okay, so we're going to put that one there. Again, towards the outer edge.
What you making, babe? Hi, guys. Sorry.
I am making a pocket. Just a see-through pocket.
Interesting.
Thing. Yeah. Thought that'd be kind of fun. So I'm just going to layer that one there. And then, where's my other one? This one? Yeah. So this one's here. Again, towards the outside because I don't want to go over that. You don't have to put it all the way. I just want it to stay while I'm sewing. So yeah, we're having fun. How about you?
I just carving those, fixing to drill holes.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm going to put eyelets in those.
Oh, okay.
for the dangles.
Yeah.
So,
Did you? Yeah, I think she wanted those.
I don't
I
know.
need to ask her.
Well, I can wait to drill them. I just don't want to get the whole room.
Well,
So
why
I
don't you?
could dip
Why don't
them.
you email her? Or
Well, I guess I could dip them and then. It
oh
won't
yeah,
matter. I can
yeah,
grill
you
them
could
after I
grill
dip
them after you
so.
do. Okay, and
Plus,
then
I've
this
got
one
no place to put
is gonna be here. So yeah, that'll be perfect.
'em. I might email her and ask her.
Yeah. Why don't you do that? Okay, so I'm gonna. There's my little pocket.
Pocket.
My pocket. And then we're gonna sew around it.
Now give me a kiss, honey.
Okay, thank you for bringing that out for me.
Well, you're welcome.
Your lips are cold.
Oh, my cat. I fed the cat.
So it was, what was it, 55 this morning?
Yep,
And
that's what it was.
Betty wrote me from Florida. Oh my gosh, Michelle, it's chilly here. It's 69. Yes, Betty, we laughed at you. Next week, though, I am going to go and see what we can do about propane, because, you know, we need propane. Okay, so just around the inside corner, I'm going to zigzag, I think. Just for some little interest, and that'll make sure that my acetate doesn't go anywhere. Okay, yeah. Let's see, right here maybe. Okay. Do you guys take off your shoe when you push the pedal of your sewing machine? So I'm kind of sewing the zigzag onto the acetate, just kind of add another element of fun. Except for there, of course I missed it. I just move it over. I'm not the best sewer, but you know, you don't have to be for this. That's cute, guys. Let me see, you probably can't see it. Just take your time. Scooch that over just a little. And you could have just done like a, if you had a die, you could just go in and, you know, cut out a rectangle if you had one long enough, or measure it and cut out a square. But I figured this would be the easiest way for me to get a rectangle. And have it look nice, you know. Okay, nice. Because they're gonna stick. And even though I have that sticky on the edge, it doesn't matter because my paper went over, and so I think I'm going to be able to glue that down just fine in my thing, my book. I do kind of want to wipe that down though. I got baby wipes yesterday too. We went to, I don't know what was going on, but we went to City Market in Durango, and something was going on with the people, like 5 in front of us. The cashier had to take everything out of their bags and re-input everything. So it took forever, so I was still shopping. One thing, you don't want that on the top, do you? The sticky. So we're just going to rub it off because it is double-sided tape. The 18G, and it will come off. Just anyway, if you don't have double-sided tape, you could use clips, you know, anything to kind of keep it in place while you're sewing it. Okay. But I did find that the art glitter glue doesn't work really well on acetate. Not for me anyways. I did shaker cards for Christmas one year, and I had to do double-sided tape the whole way. Because we're going to put a tag here. Of course, you don't have to do that if, you know, perhaps you want it to be, there's fuzz, I know. I need like a defuzzer thing. It'll be fine though. But, yeah, so we had to wait for these people. It was crazy. So we'd only started putting our stuff out on the conveyor belt, and we realized we didn't have very much, so I had to self-check out. Poor cashier though, he's like, I'm so sorry. We don't get mad though, because, you know, I always feel like that's God saving us from something. Because you never know. And then right as we left, we heard sirens, so you never know. It could have been saving us from that. Clint's not the most patient man, in case you guys haven't realized. And he used to really, why is this stoplight taking so long? Yeah, and then like 5 minutes up, you'd see a wreck. That might have been why the stoplight was taking so long. Who knows? Isn't that cute? Okay. Pocket. And then I want to put like a little collage here. How are we doing on time? We're doing pretty good, huh? A little collage there. And then what we'll do is make a little tag for it, or a big tag. That's awfully cute. Okay, so let's see what we have. Leftovers. Kind of like that. So, let me find my, kind of redoing everything out here, and the whole left of my room is pretty put together, and then the whole right of my room is pretty trashed. So, mainly because I need Clint to climb up and move some stuff, and if he doesn't feel like it, I think I'll climb up there. Nobody tell him. But he's like, don't you dare climb up there. He won't know unless you guys put something in the kind of like that too. Let's just see in the comments, because he doesn't watch my channel. Though we did watch it yesterday, you know. I don't know, I kind of like that. Let's see what's going on here. Territory, I know this is in the description down below. Like I said, I'm working on putting all my favorites on the blog, so it's not so crowded down below. That's really cute. Okay, let's work on that. Have you seen this wooden thing? This is from Damen. What's her name? Oh, mine just went blank. If you're interested in one of these, though, let us know. It works perfect with your Corey Damen, I think is her name. With your ink blender, your distress ink, and then she can do any size. Your glue stick. So the only thing is I have to move everything when I move my sewing machine. But like I said, I'm hoping that I can move my sewing machine this weekend to another area. So yeah, isn't that cute? And what about some lace or something there? I don't know, I almost like it like it is. Because I love the love, you know? Love the love. But I think it'd be kind of fun if we could find like a Tim Holtz person paper doll. Put this here. Let me see. Paper dolls. It'd have to be a small one. Well, maybe not. Nope, wrong one. Oh, maybe not. Like her. Isn't that cute? Okay. Talked myself into it. So cute. Okay, I'm going to go for it. I do want some red because I do want to color her bow and this. What are these? Copex. They're just alcohol markers. You could even use Marks a Lot or whatever that's called. Make sure. That's pretty. We'll put that in her hair. But because they're alcohol markers, they actually work really well for these temple balls. So just if you want some color on them instead of black and white. Just kind of putting like, you know, the trim and stuff, maybe on there. And then we'll use the brighter color for the rest of it. I think, actually, maybe just a cream color or something. I think that would kind of tie in. I just don't want it like all red, I think. And I'm not going to do her skin or anything. Yeah, Clint's always, he brought me my Quell, which helps with pain. And I was like, I'm going to go make 2 videos. And he's like, you don't need to do that. I'm like, I don't care. I feel okay right now. I did end up taking a pain pill. I was thinking when I go to physical therapy, I'm going to talk to them too about my legs. Maybe they can help me out with that. Because if I could get my leg pain under control, I wouldn't have to take, you know, pain pills all the time. Sick of being on pills. I did ask my doctor if I could get a better diabetic pill. I know this is horrible, and I said, because I'm fat and lazy. She said, so you're saying you would rather take pills than exercise and eat healthy? I'm like, no, I'll eat healthy and exercise. Don't give me any grief. Really want one of those Aero ski machines. Have you guys seen those? They look like so much fun. I have a treadmill, but I get bored on it. I used to have a Bowflex, but it broke. And it's almost as much to, you may as well just buy a new one, but they're thousands of dollars. But I loved it, and I would do really well most of the time using it. Because Aero skis, it's only $325, I think. Or it's $400, but I can get it maybe for $324 when it goes on sale. So I'm thinking about selling my iPad, not my iPad, my treadmill and some other things, and then I can, you know, maybe just recoup the money by, you know, selling some stuff, clutter that's in my house. Like I have a KitchenAid, and I'm like, I'm gonna save this until I need it, but it's been sitting there for like 3 years, so maybe now's the time just to sell it. I need to put that on Marketplace or whatever. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. Okay, done there, I think. Yeah, let's make a tag. So I'm jabbering today, if you guys noticed. I know, that's who I am, but I think I want that one. And that's what I did when I designed these, is I kind of thought of different scenarios and what in which you could use them. So, so you'd have tags and things like that to use. I do want, if I use this whole thing, we'll put it like on cardstock, just so it's thicker and it's going to go in there nicer. Too cute. Okay. Bad thing is when we're working, I know there's just needs to be heavier. Let me go see what I have. I'll be right back. Sorry, I was talking and forgot what I was saying, but anyways, I was let me make sure that's even gonna fit. It's gonna be too, I think I need to glue that part. Too short in that. I am going to use Fabri-Tac and see if that will glue. It might have too much acetate. We'll see if this will work. We'll figure it out because we want it to stay. But when we're working, Clint doesn't like to put on the air conditioning. So we drive with the windows down, which is fine. And my lips get so chapped. My lips are sore. I have chapstick in the car and I was using it, but it must not have been good enough. Good enough. I'm going to put a couple of clips there. I think if I can reach out. I found my other clips. June. I think it was Kathy June, who said they just disappear. But I had hung up a big trash bag out here using my other big clips. I blamed Clint for messing, but you know, he's used to it. Okay. Oh, guys, I love that. That's precious. Okay. Fabri-Tac. Let that dry for a little bit. It's kind of like a, isn't it like an alcoholic? It's like an acetate. Not acetate, but what is it? Because I'm not going to remember if I don't. Stuff you take your fingernail polish off with. Acetone stuff. And so maybe that will kind of melt the, I don't know how that works. We shall see. So I think what I'm going to do, I had this. I thought, well, I'll just put this card on it and trim it down, but that's not going to be long enough. So I think what I'm going to do is, let me see, if I put it here, thinking about maybe extending it. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, just a piece of cardstock. I am going to just glue this one. Put this in the center. I want it to be right side up where the length is. So we're going to have to extend it if we want it to work. Right? That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Gracie's doing pretty good. I think she might have a kidney infection. I think I told you guys that. I'm taking her in for blood work on Tuesday morning. She's doing pretty good. Everyone else is doing good. Wilbur wasn't feeling very good, but I think sometimes if they eat a bug or something, it might make them sick for a few days, and I think maybe that's what was wrong with him. But Gracie's so sweet. She's like, Mama, can you love on me? And of course I say, of course I can. Come here. Oh, cool. Maybe we can put that kind of there and, yeah, extend it, make it look cute. Ooh, or do I want that side? Cut off the pink. Not that I don't like it, it's just not really my theme. Go. And we'll glue that on. But yeah, she's so cute, and she hasn't been like coming to me when I first get home, you know. And yesterday she's like, Mama. As soon as I walked in the door, she was all over me. So she's definitely feeling better. I asked her what she wanted to be for Halloween. I know I'm a nut. I do have the cute little pig costume from last time, but I'm thinking this year she needs to be a princess or a little angel. I only put it on long enough for her to pretty much take a picture in it. I know I'm a nut, but you know. You don't have to be crazy to be my friend. I'll train ya. So yeah, she's doing good, and Clint was like, oh, I can't believe we're getting her another Halloween costume. I might. They might have some at the yard sale next week when we go to For Pet's Sake. Wouldn't they have something like that? You would think so. Wouldn't ya? Okay, that's cute. Let's see what we need to add to oh good, it's perfect width. That'll be perfect, and then we can, so I'm just seeing where I want to cut it off, you know. I feel like maybe the bottom is a little crooked. Might not be, it might be pocket, but that'll be fine. Kind of want the black to kind of show instead of all the red. Like that, isn't that cute? Okay, and I'm just gonna turn it into a little tag, I think. So I'm just gonna trim that there. I'm gonna put coffee dye paper on real quick. And then that way it'll be nice. Ready to journal on. Favorite glue, Scotch Create. It is linked below. I did see that yesterday when I was updating. So yeah, then we had to stop, and Clint had to run in and at the office make sure, you know, the maps were all updated and stuff, so we didn't have that issue again. So while he was in there, I was kind of working on the blog a little bit, but it was hot. I just don't like to go in. Not a people person. And that's a cute idea, though. I think it's so cute. So cute. Try not to cut it down any further. Too much, anyways. And then I didn't even get it all. We'll trim it with scissors. then that'll make it so you can journal on the back. And this is beautiful paper from Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. The other Kathy. Let's see. I think, though, this is my favorite digital that I've created. It's just a fun one. And I haven't made a lot, but I will be thinking I'll be giving away free ones on my blog, like in the emails, just like tags and stuff. I haven't really decided, but that's what I'm thinking about doing. Dress it, and I think I want something on top, like a piece of lace or something. It's kind of nice if you make it thicker. It's just easier to go into your pockets. I do want to kind of just distress this, make it blend in more so it's not so white. Ink blenders, we do have pink ones, green ones, mahogany ones, and beautiful wood ones like this available in the store as we speak. It's really good if you do a lot of distressing. Helps your helps people with, you know, issues and stuff. Do I want it like that? And do I want 3? No, I just want 1, I think, or 2. Nope, just 1. Okay, with my other scissors. I think I just want it like that. Kind of hanging off. Make sure it's centered. See if my should be well stuck now. Yeah, that worked. Put 1 on here for now and let it hold that down until it dries. Isn't that cute? I love that. And if you wanted to, instead of like the coffee day paper, you could even put something underneath it. And then, so you'd have like 2 pictures. You could even hide a picture. You could even do that now. Say you have a picture of you and your boyfriend or you and your child or something. Slide it under there, glue it down, and then you can use this to cover it with. Whatever you would like to do. Isn't that cute? Okay, I love it. What a cute page. So guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. When we come back, we will be doing more decorating. And then, like I said, hopefully this will go up on Sunday. That's my goal. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure and hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. And we will see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye. Tutzines.